Much of daytime television changed when the writers' strike began in May and soap operas had to hire temporary writers to keep the shows running and the plots coming. We say much of daytime because the new material for Days of Our Lives isn't yet available, even though the strike is over. However, we're almost there. Much of daytime television changed when the writers' strike began in May and soap operas had to hire temporary writers to keep the shows running and the plots coming. Because Days of Our Lives shoots so long in advance, we say much of daytime. We still haven't seen the new content, even after the strike ended. However, we're almost there. Laura Wright Carley, a regular from Port Charles, was the first guest on the daily drama podcast, hosted by Steve Burton, Harris, and his former co-star Bradford Anderson, Spinelli. The two people from General Hospital were interested in knowing how far ahead Days of Our Lives was filming. Burton said, 17 years, deadpanning without missing a beat. Next week, I turned 64 on the show. Then he became serious and said, it's a lot. We are in May, and you have already finished Christmas. May and April. At roughly 6 months ahead, that gives you a sense of how far ahead they are, which implies that it's time for us to start working on the temporary stuff, concerning what that will include. The conversation touched on how much daytime has changed over the years due to the fast-paced nature of the shoot, which reduces the number of takes needed to complete a scene. It is imperative that you practice, prepare, and be prepared to finish the task in a few takes. As Burton stated, unless you're a long-standing vet who's earned it, you simply don't request additional takes. However, not only that has changed. Additionally, there used to be a lot more movement and blocking in a scene, and preparation time was required for more than just memorizing lines. It also involved determining where to go and what to do. However, Wright believes that's mostly disappeared because the scenes are really short now. The 8-page scene is not with us. A 4-page essay is regarded as lengthy. You have to consider these 3 pages. Now they range from 1 to 2 pages. You're losing it if I move during that period. Burton continued, it's crazy because we've been in daytime for a long enough period of time, where I remember there were 7 or 8 pagers in the beginning. Actors had more time to embody a scene before switching to the next one during the golden age of daytime television. Strangely enough, that will unexpectedly return for a little period of time. Burton went on, it's funny because the scenes got longer at days during the writers' strike. We would receive 3 to 5-page articles, for example. He made a valid argument when he said that it makes sense because the temporary authors would be anxious to get started, leave their imprint, and maybe win over enough people to continue writing. We'll have to wait and see how the tales are affected precisely by that, and we assume that the degree to which viewers enjoy the new content will determine whether that's a plus or a drawback. Longer scenes covering everything from Nicole's impending baby theft to the discovery that Xander, not Alex, is Victor's heir, should provide us with plenty of material to work with, if nothing else. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.